would you recommend this class to, or I suppose why would you recommend this class then to your friends? I'm guessing you probably would, so.
No, I don't want more competition. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it ended up being more than what we thought it was going to be. Yeah.
Plus, knowing that these are people in the industry gave me extra confidence. These are people that know what they're talking about. They're not just reading off a textbook.
I really have never enjoyed doing what I've always done more than I do now. It kind of opened up a whole new kind of door for me, and it's been really exciting.
I wanted to become a licensed real estate salesperson because that was my job in Mexico when I was living there, and I wanted to make the same thing when I was relocated here at West Michigan.
I wanted to become a real estate agent. I've always had an interest in real estate, so I thought, well, back in January I'd get my pre-licensing and just do it. Everybody was helpful in the way that, probably about half of the instructors said, here's my personal number, if you have any questions, give me a call.
How did you hear about the Michigan Real Estate Academy?
I honestly searched it online. I just did a Google search, and I did a lot of research through IRM, and I was looking for other certifications, and then I found the Michigan Real Estate Academy. I saw that it was local. I thought that would be more convenient in terms of coming to an actual classroom, and the fact that it was being held at GCAR I thought gave it more credibility.
I like coming in and having the interaction not only with the instructors but with my classmates. There was a bond and a camaraderie that came out of being in that group, and I wouldn't have had that if I was online.
Well, there's two different kinds of education. There's the education you get when you actually go out and try to do it, which is different than what MREA offers. And then the other thing is the training that you need to go pass the state exam so you can start doing that. Until the early 1980s, education wasn't required to sit for the state test. In the late 1970s, there was a rule that you could sit for the state test, and if you passed it, that's fine. If you didn't pass it, you then had to go take a 30-hour course. When I started in 1973, you could take the exam as many times as it took to pass it, and there was no educational offerings anywhere. So in the early 1980s, when it became a law that you have to sit for a 40-hour approved course prior to taking the exam, MREA, then the Greater Kalamazoo Association of Realtors, decided it would be a member service for future members to have those classes and to provide those specifically designed to assist the student to pass the exam the first time they do it. We also, at that time, added the requirement for continuing education, and GCAR, or the MREA, decided that that would be another member service to offer, where we offer quality classes that meet the 6-hour annual requirement.
First of all, it's under the same roof as the Greater Kalamazoo Association of Realtors. So you've got all these knowledgeable people, and they're resources that don't end the day you end your class. And the material was laid out easy to understand, and I passed my exam, so obviously they have a really high success rate as well. And an important thing of learning is to enjoy who you're learning from, and I really enjoyed all the instructors.
I think we all learn from each other. And when you are in a class where people are asking questions, one question may lead to another, gives the instructor the opportunity to see what people are having difficulty with, what they're finding easy. We are fortunate to be able to give people live examples where they're going to run into these issues, why they matter. I often tell the students easements are important. Easements are not the most exciting thing on the face of the earth, and I tell students, if you think they are the most exciting thing on the face of the earth, please see me at the break. Something's horribly missing in your life. On the other hand, we're going to tell you why you find them important in life, where you're going to run into them, how they will help you sell or manage or whatever facet you're involved in. It's enjoyable to have an opportunity to work with people that are going to go into all facets of the real estate professions. It gives us an opportunity to have some connection with them before they get started, as they're getting started, and gives us an opportunity to point out to them about the lifetime learning opportunities that are out there.
There's just a lot of years of experience they have, and so the real world, the experience brought to the classroom, in addition to what they're teaching, that probably was very beneficial.
Well, I hate to sound like an old-fashioned person, but the truth of the matter is people learn by three different senses, by what they hear, what they see, and what they do. And that in an online environment, you don't have an ability to interact at their level as to if they're having problems. So one of the things we do is we try to provide multiple instructors during the class so that people get a different tonality, a different sound, a different way to be there. Second, we think that it's important that the students interact with themselves, because one thinks they're asking a stupid question, then they find out everybody in the class had a problem with that. And third is that the instructor is there to interact with them, that if they're not getting it by what they're hearing, what they're seeing, what they're reading, what they're doing, taking notes, they can interchange and dialogue with them. As well as the fact that we never really know what the questions are going to be. And the computer on the internet can't anticipate that. Well, we can't necessarily anticipate it either, but we're there live. So during the break or during the class, they'll bring up questions, and it's a learning experience for us, the instructors, as to what's not getting across. So we are firmly of the belief that it's a superior educational experience for the student, and it's also a more gratifying experience for the instructor to actually interchange with the student.
Definitely, the school is great, it's perfect, and the most important thing is that the teachers, the instructors are very well prepared and bring into the classroom all their experience, and they are leaders in the area. So I'm absolutely glad to meet all of them and to recommend the school as well.